Please, get to the point. Of course. I am the overseer here, after all. What would you like to know? To shelter humanity for a new tomorrow. What other purpose could it possibly serve? I would advise you not to speculate any further. What is it they say? It's all about who you know? In my case, that would be everyone of importance in assuring such a thing came to be. My position and connections are both expansive and unique. Such a thing comes with many privileges. I had a way with money, but Cassidy, she had a way with people. Oh, I wish you could have seen her. They danced for her like a puppet on a string. Of course, the smell of money will always be the best conversation starter, but it takes true talent to earn true, unending trust. She was a marvel. Oh, Fatale, I got carried away there. Another topic, please. Is it such a surprise? In case you hadn't noticed yet, we used to move in high places and were very influential people. Getting on the board was inevitable. Creating a seat as an overseer, well, it was much more challenging. I had a way with money, but Cassidy, she had a way with people. Oh, I wish you could have seen her. They danced for her like a puppet on a string. Of course, the smell of money will always be the best conversation starter, but it takes true talent to earn true, unending trust. She was a marvel. Oh, Fatale, I got carried away there. Another topic, please. Go on, then. Great vision can often be at odds with time, I'm afraid. It's hard to say how things would have been different if we'd finished when the bombs fell. To see my dreams come to fruition. Oh, but to dwell over what-ifs will bring you nowhere. So we shall move forward with what we have. All a part of my grand plan. I wanted a vault that wasn't just about preserving the past, but continuing to build a new future. Climate control, increased life expectancy, and the deadliest weapons to ward off would-be survivors of the apocalypse. This fell through once we were afflicted with this moon phenomenon, with radiation and illness no longer seeming to be a concerning factor. Then much of our research became focused on improving on new standards of life and preservation against the feral affliction. But I tire of retracing the past. Our priorities have continued to evolve along with the dangers of the world above. All a part of my grand plan. Climate control. But I tire. Of course. Oh, this is the good bit. What sparks your interest? I wouldn't say I'm quite lost. I'm still of sound mind. A new condition has granted me a way to see, though, which has been a big change, but certainly one I've welcomed. The world I live in now has made me stronger. I venture to guess the lost above have also grown in power, but simply lack direction. Family business. This business goes a long way back. It was absolutely out of question to ever do anything but this. Mein Vater was a very intelligent man. He taught me everything I needed to take over, and I'd like to believe that I haven't let him down. Well, business, of course. My position on the Vault-Tec board required a permanent move as things escalated. I'd frequented this country many times, of course. This is how I met my Cassie. Perhaps the best summary of what brought me here is simply her. Interesting? It's far more than that. It is powerful, a privilege to carry this name. It means pride. And pride we have. Of course. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, when it rains, it pours.
Seeing someone do so much good around here, it's refreshing. Ah, the one from outside. How's the storm? Wow, your skin isn't split at all. Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system and it works, damn it!
Seeing someone do so much good around here, it's refreshing. Wow, your skin isn't split at all.
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.
What brings you back in here?
What's up?
Don't you be starting to change things up around here.
Ah, the one from outside. How's the storm? I felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said there's nothing to worry about. These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
Been a long time
Hey there.
since we had a good community gathering around here.
Make it quick. I gotta get back to my work.
What if we go back to the cities?
I don't have a lot of time, but I can always find some to talk about my research.
Condition.
Where do we start? Kinda depressing thinking about my lack of free will. I think I'd prefer to talk about something else now.
What did you say? Been a long time since we had a good
Well, the research we did prior to the bombs dropping is classified. And to be honest, who cares anymore? My current research is focused on the weather machine and its relationship to the Lost. That said, I'm not gonna go into that either, because we'd be here all day, and to be honest, I'm not sure that's something I want to freely discuss. Fine, the quick version then. A few years after the bombs, our residents were fighting against going feral, a complete loss of their minds. All of our research facilities pointed their efforts towards solving that, the weather machine included. By complete accident, we discovered that close proximity to the machine had a sort of reversing effect on the symptoms of feralization. Things didn't shake out as planned, though. I'm sorry. Really, this is all I'm willing to share on this. I mean it. Not like I had another choice. You've met my father. He doesn't really take no for an answer. Kinda depressing thinking about my lack of free will. I think I'd prefer to talk about something else now. Not quite. I've always been interested in nature and science. I'd spent hours watching the stars as a kid. No, what I actually wanted was to pursue astronomy. But my father needed a specialist and insisted it be a family endeavor. I was put in charge, but my team did all of the heavy lifting. I think they saw my heart wasn't in it, that I was mainly a family figurehead. I guess my research still has me looking up at the sky. That's almost astronomy, right?
I miss research.
Kinda depressing thinking about my lack of free will. I think I'd prefer to talk about something else now.
Screw it. I miss how it was before.
For sure. Oh, I got struck by an idea. Gotta write it down.
Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system, and it works. Damn it. What brings you back in here?
What's up?
You reckon that storm's gonna get worse? Better. We felt the whole vault shaking a while back.
How's it going out there? Windy? Airish?
Wow. Your skin isn't spread at all.
As if things weren't bad enough. Well, you have to keep an eye on an outsider.
I miss research and science and discoveries and news. Screw it. I miss how it was before.
As if things weren't bad enough. Well, you have to keep an eye on an outsider.
Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system, and it works. Damn it.
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little, even with the stockpile from the supply.
Wow. Your skin isn't split at all. I miss research and science and discoveries and news. something?
Oh, my dear Cassie. What are we gonna do?
Oh, I got struck by an idea.
Looking for someone?
Oh, there is still a place.
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little, even with the stockpile from the supply runs. You know, both stores. I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.